So hi guys, welcome to my 25-week update. Sorry it's being uploaded kind of late, but it's been a crazy day, and happy Mother's Day to everybody. It doesn't matter if your babies aren't here or what. I don't know, I always personally believe that the second that you basically conceive the idea of having kids, you're a mom. Because you kind of make some slow, you know, changes, and then yeah, when you get pregnant or if you start the adoption process, you start making more changes, and then once your baby gets here, you know, yeah, you obviously make more changes, and if you're a mom of fur babies, you still do the same thing. It's not, that's why I always believe that second that you have that thought of I'd like to have kids, unless if you're, you know, in high school and you're going, oh, I'd like to have kids. Hopefully, it's at some point. Yeah. So, um, it's been a crazy week. So I'm not gonna update you guys on everything that happened because it was a very crazy week. But we'll just jump right into the update. A lot of things exciting happened this week. We had because remember my updates go from Sunday to Saturday, so yesterday. So we were in and out of labor and delivery, um, basically all the way up until, what was my last day that I was in there? Wednesday. Um, I did see the high risk doctor because unfortunately I primarily see the regular OBs, but I'm, with the placenta previa, I am seen by the high risk doctor, and the fact that we've had so many problems and early contractions, I'm still seen by him. But what happened is going through, nobody called me back when I called labor, when I called them, called the OB and the high risk. I couldn't get a hold of him, and nobody called me back, so we just went to labor and delivery because I was having a lot of cramps. And what happened was when I went in that way, they just put me with the doctor that was on call, and I don't like him. I actually have asked him to not do my C-section. Well, I didn't ask him to not do it, but I have it now scheduled. Um, um, but basically a backup doctor because my doctor that I love and the high risk doctor's wife, she's gonna try to be able to do it, but she needs the board to say yes to it, and approve it, and then also needs the director of it to say yes. She's still certified. She can still do it. It's just she doesn't do it because of their family circumstances. But like she said, it would be scheduled. So like she said, she could, she can plan on having her mother-in-law or whoever take care of the babies, well, their babies. So what had happened is they were arguing and nobody could get anything figured out. So I saw him on Tuesday, and he said my fluid levels were low, but I'm not leaking fluid. So he said, he's not sure what's going on. I of course have an ultrasound with him tomorrow to check the placenta previa and to check the heart again. And so when I saw him on Tuesday, he's like, well, we're just going to take a quick look. And he's like, oh, he's like, your fluids are low. He's like, it's a little, he said, that's odd. And he, of course, said, are you drinking enough? And I said, well, I thought so. And he's like, okay, well, let's try to up it and see if it increases. Because, like he said, for some people it does increase it a little bit. He said it's not like overnight. It gets better. He said, but if we do see an increase, then you just need to do this for a while, and then you should be okay. He said, but if it, you do this and it's not getting better, he's like, we're going to need to keep an eye on it. So what am I looking forward to? No, not much of anything. It's going to be a very boring week. Not much. I'm just kidding. Knowing what I am having, 6 days away. Which, yes, I know I missed basically all last week for videos. I didn't do one yesterday because we left the house at 7 a.m. And the original plan was my parents were going to take both of the kids. So our plan was to come home at like, well, we left there at about 8, got home about 10. But the idea was that we would have no kids, so it wasn't really not a big deal. And my thoughts were, okay, well, when I get home, I'll just make a video and just upload it. Well, Tiny ended up wanting to come home with us, which was fine. So, didn't happen. So, stitches. So anyway, so we did that. We had her. So. Yeah, so in 6 days we will know what we're having. So I will do my video for our 6 days of anticipation. But I missed yesterday because we got home at 10 o'clock at night and I was too tired to do it. So yeah, so that's about it of what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, I think we're gonna upload the video, which I need to start working on. It's going to be here and there that I'm going to be working on. I've got today, I've got tonight, tomorrow night, and reminders of pregnancy. Nothing new. We've been dealing with just the contractions, and I still get nauseous here and there. But it really is just the foods that set me off that we already know about. So, and the medications I'm still on, obviously. And yes, I'm on a medication for my contractions. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm on it. Pregnancy brain. I am dealing with a little bit more left hip pain, but that's, the more pregnant you get, the more your way of walking changes, which then hurts my hip a little bit more. But I'm used to it. I can deal with it. It's okay. There's a little bundle of joy, so I can handle it. So, yeah, so that's it for reminders of pregnancy. So here's the 25-week belly. Alrighty, so that is it for 25 weeks. Yeah, so, if you guys aren't watching the, days of anticipation, you're just watching my pregnancy vlogs, because I know I've noticed that, I have, I think, maybe 75 views on my days of anticipation, and then my pregnancy ones have, 200. So, yeah, if you aren't watching those ones, kind of keep an eye out, this coming weekend for, what we're having. Because I might actually do my pregnancy update before we know. Because technically, I'll be closer to 26 weeks when we know. So yeah, and also the good thing about being at this point, like my doctor said, we are at the point of, baby, has a better fighting chance and less likely to have complications. So, yeah, so I will talk to you guys later.